is one of the greatest road trips you can take within a few hours of home. We're talking about Chicago, the Windy City, and more specifically, Chicago's Navy Pier. Midwest travel expert Marcia Frost joins me today. Hi, Marcia. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Tim?
Great. It feels like a long time since we've gotten to talk with you about Midwest travel, and you recently had the opportunity to spend some time at what's been fairly renovated Navy Pier.
Yes. I went to Navy Pier to check out the new hotel there, Sable, which is a Hilton property. And I am so impressed. Well, first of all, I think it's fantastic that there is a hotel at Navy Pier because it is a great destination and there's so much to do there. And Sable is just a beautiful hotel. The rooms have floor to ceiling windows. So you get that incredible blue water and the skyline of Chicago from every room that you're in. They've also got two wonderful restaurants there. Lyrica is the main restaurant, and it's Latin based, but they have an all-day menu, so you can get breakfast. I sat and I had some great ricotta blueberry pancakes overlooking Navy Pier. And they also, at night, you have more Latin things and dinner menus. The short rib is wonderful, but their list of mojitos and margaritas is just fantastic and unusual. The passion fruit vanilla mojito was just phenomenal.
Was this the place that had the rooftop as well that you were sitting in? It was a beautiful rooftop, right?
It's offshore, and it's a popular night spot for everybody in Chicago. And even if you're not staying at Sable, you want to get up there. The views are just incredible. It's got a great patio out there, and you can see everything. And up there, you can get small plates, cocktails, dessert, just hang out. It's a great date night spot. We're a couple couples. We have a picture of one of the couples there that I caught just, gazing into the sunset. So it's a beautiful place to do that.
Yeah, it is nice. You mentioned the hotel. It used to be you'd have to, be across Lakeshore Drive or back onto Michigan Avenue to stay in a hotel and then walk your way all the way to Navy Pier. So having the location right there has got to be really nice. And it sounds like they're adding a whole bunch of other things more than just the hotel and restaurants.
They are. They added a couple more rides. I mean, they had the Centennial Wheel, which is great. And I've been on that previously, and it's a lot of fun. You get some great views of the city. And they've added a few more rides, both for adult thrill seekers and for the little kids, which is nice. There's also a new park that they opened up, Hope Brothers, which is just outside the entrance to the pier that you can check out. And that's kind of fun. And we're getting ready for all the holiday festivities. Right now it's Halloween, and they have decorations all over the place. They were starting when I was there. And there'll be trick-or-treating and holiday activities. And then Thanksgiving weekend, we start with all of the Winter Wonderland stuff, which they kind of rebranded this year, but they're still doing it. Last year we missed it, and this year we have all the wonderful holiday decorations at Navy Pier, which will be fantastic.
We are getting into the cooler months for sure, but one of the things that's always kind of been a feature of Navy Pier is the boat rides that you can take right from the pier. Those are still happening, yes?
They are for now. I think most of them will stop in November. I haven't done it yet. I've got to go back and check that out. But yeah, it just kind of goes from one thing to the other. So there's always plenty to do. So when they finish the boat rides, it'll be about the time they'll start all the indoor activities. And there's also some art displays in Navy Pier inside too. So they never seem to run out of things for people to do.
Everybody seems to be concerned, especially from downstate when they're going to Chicago, about the price of, is it going to be super expensive to get a hotel? How does it compare out there on Navy Pier compared to, say, the rest of the city?
The prices were about the same. It's not much different. And because it's a Hilton, if you do have Hilton points, you can use them for a free stay. So that's kind of neat, too. But no, the price was no different from the hotels in downtown. So you're looking at about the same price. My guess is in the winter months, it'll probably go down when you get past all the holiday activities. But there's still plenty to do inside. Shopping. There's the Chicago Children's Museum is now located in Navy Pier, and that's inside too. And you've got other restaurants and shops and things to check out there, and some indoor stuff for the kids to do.
Yeah, there's never a shortage of things to do in Chicago in general, and certainly not at Navy Pier. And sounds like they're just getting bigger and better. Marcia, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
All right. Take care, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. You too. We'll get you more details on all things Navy Pier on our website, ciliving.tv. We do appreciate Best Western Plus in Amazing Arcola for sponsoring today's travel segment.